Hello everyone, welcome to the daily Hindu analysis which we've been doing from the 25th of June. In case you're watching it for the first time and you are preparing for any of those entrance examinations wherein current affairs becomes very important, or let's say a substantial part of your preparation, you should definitely start watching this series. Try to make sure that you're watching it at 2x. Almost 22 videos have been completed, and if you are following it religiously, I'm telling you with honesty, any such passage that comes in your critical reasoning, your language portion, or GK per se, you are good to go. Almost everything would be coming from the last 6 months newspaper, and we're trying our level best to provide you with the best of the contents. Chalo. So the first page of the Hindu says and talks about the India and UK agreement, right? The India and UK trade agreement. So dekho, just like us humans, countries also get into trade. Trade can be for goods or it can also be for services. Now, since India and UK have come to a term, they have come to some terms and conditions wherein India would be importing something from UK and it would also export something from UK. So there would be bilateral trade between India and UK. For us, we should remember the current Prime Minister of UK is Keir Starmer. So there is this comprehensive agreement that has been signed between India and UK. Just remember for your examination कि India UK का भी एक agreement sign हुआ है. And the vision talks about India UK Vision 2035. Wherein India would be sending footwear, jewelry and products from micro, small and medium enterprises, wherein we would be importing medical devices and aerospace parts from UK. Don't remember this. Just remember there is this India UK Vision of 2035 and India and UK are coming on to really good terms. And also not to forget, please remember the name of the UK Prime Minister. Also, I talk about UK, Great Britain, it would include Scotland, it would include, there's this small island country by the name Wales, and then it would include the Northern Ireland. So four of these countries constitute the UK, right? The parliamentary model of democracy which India has, we have taken from the UK. Even your rule of law has been taken from UK. So UK and India have had close ties. Obviously, UK ruled us for almost 200 years, right? But now there is this agreement. Chalo, बहुत detail में नहीं पढ़ना है. Just remember there is a India UK vision of 2035 and India and UK are coming together in terms of trade. Britain के prime minister है after Brexit. So Brexit happened in the year 2016. Brexit means the Britain exited from the European Union. So European Union currently has 27 countries. Initially Britain was also a part, but in 2016 Britain exited from the European Union. Britain exited from the European Union, and the currency is euro. So almost 20 countries of Europe have this currency called as euro, which is called as eurozone. So all those countries that have euro as their currency is called as eurozone. European Union currently has 27 countries, has its headquarters in the Brussels. Brussels is in the Belgium, and Britain has exited from this European Union. That is why it was called as Brexit. So Britain has exited, right? Chalo, moving on to the next news now. So what a day of 25th of July. So the first news talks about Henley passport index. Now what is a passport? See, आप दो terms बहुत सुनते होगे, passport and visa. So let's say when you have to leave your own country, to take permission from the government of India that I want to leave my own country and want to go for a tour, or let's say some visit, है ना, or for any such reason I want to visit some different country Y. So I am leaving my country X. So your country will issue you an passport, which means that we are allowing you to pass the port, right? जिस country जाते हो वो country आपको issue करता है visa, right? So visa is kind of a rental that you pay to the country in which you are going to. If you have good relations with that country, तो आप वहाँ country land करते हो और वहाँ आपको मिल जाता है visa on arrival. आप immigration के line में खड़े होकर आपको visa मिल जाएगा. आजकल e-visas भी आ गए, so you can apply through online. आपको एक email आती है, you just show that email and then your e-visa is approved. Up now, like, why does one person want to leave their own country? There can be multiple reasons, right? For investment purposes. So let's say I want to leave India. I can leave India for investment purposes. Like let's say if you are making huge sums of money and you want to invest in some country, then like India is a very good country to invest. But take example here. So let's say if someone wants to leave country called X, they might leave it for investment purposes. They might also leave it for tradition, which means they want to settle permanently, right? They might also travel, so like they might also leave some sort of travel or tourism. And there might be reasons such as policy framework कि आप भाई दूसरे country गए हो so that you can learn about something, learn about their policy making and can implement in India. So there can be multiple reasons why one person wants to their own country. Now how do I decide where should I go? How do I decide where should I go? इस वजह से there is this index called हेनले पासपोर्ट इंडेक्स, जो हमें बताता है कि किस देश का पासपोर्ट कितना मजबूत है. तो लेट्स से इफ आई एम अ सिटीजन ऑफ जापान, मैं कितने कंट्रीज में वीजा फ्री ट्रैवल कर लूंगा, या मेरे को वीजा ऑन अराइवल मिल जाएगा. मतलब मेरे कंट्री का गुडविल इतना अच्छा है कि आई कैन ट्रैवल टू मल्टीपल डिफरेंट कंट्रीज विदाउट हैविंग अ वीजा, राइट. So now currently if you are an Indian, if you can travel to around 15 countries without prior visa. So you can travel to 59 countries. जितना जितना ज़्यादा आपका कंट्री का पासपोर्ट पावरफुल होगा, आप उतना ही कंट्रीज में वीज़ा फ्री ट्रैवल कर पाओगे. आपको याद रखना है हेनले पासपोर्ट इंडेक्स. इंडिया का रैंक इंपॉर्टेंट हो जाता है. आई गेस इट इज 78 राइट नाउ. वील चेक इट, आई एम नॉट श्योर. बट आप रैंक 1 याद रखो, सिंगापुर. तो रैंक 1 इज योर सिंगापुर. रैंक 2 इज योर जापान एंड साउथ कोरिया. जापान एंड साउथ कोरिया. सो सिंगापुर, देन जापान एंड साउथ कोरिया. दिस इज योर सिंगापुर. चलो, just remember this, and that is it. So the most powerful country in terms of passport is your Singapore, then comes Japan and South Korea. Also India's rank has improved from 2024 to 2025. 2024 mein our rank was 85 and currently our rank is 77. So what you have to remember from this news is, what is the difference between passport and visa, right? What is visa on arrival, what is e-visa, and what is Henley passport index all about? What is India's rank? Have we seen any improvement in India's rank? And also remember, the country that has topped this list, last year it was Japan, this year it is Singapore. That's it. And this much of information shall suffice, right? Chalo. Now your second news is about US withdrawing from UNESCO. So this is something which should be read in a very analytical sense. Ever since Donald Trump has come to the party, ever since Donald Trump has become the president of US, back in 2016 to 2020 he was the president. Then Joe Biden came, and then currently Donald Trump is the president. So ever since he has come to the party, he has been promoting that there shouldn't be a lot of global institutions, because these global institutions aren't doing anything. Institutions like WHO, UNESCO, he does not have a lot of faith in these organizations. That is why US has withdrawn from UNESCO. He says, or let's say the US says, that UNESCO is very biased towards the people of Palestine. They're not supporting Israel. So UNESCO is no longer a unbiased or a neutral organization. The reason why US wants to withdraw from it. Just remember certain facts from UNESCO. The full form of UNESCO is United Nations Educational Scientific Cooperation Organization. The headquarters of UNESCO is in Paris. And one more important list of UNESCO is the World Heritage Sites. We have been doing this from past couple of weeks. India has in total 44 World Heritage Sites with it. And who gives this status? The status of World Heritage. Remember this, US is no longer a member. US is no longer a member. US is no longer a member of UNESCO. UNESCO, right? Just remember this. You don't have to go deeper into this news. जब तक डोनाल्ड ट्रंप है, वो इस टाइप के ग्लोबल ऑर्गेनाइजेशन से धीरे धीरे यूएस को हटाएंगे ही. बट ऑल्सो रिमेंबर, यू कैन ओनली बिकम द यूएस प्रेसिडेंट ट्वाइस, राइट? इसके बाद डोनाल्ड ट्रंप विल नॉट बी द प्रेसिडेंट. चलो, तो फिलहाल तो यूएस हैज विड्रॉन. जस्ट रिमेंबर सर्टेन थिंग्स अबाउट यूनेस्को. That is it. And also if you want to remember something extra, you can remember the DG. So the topmost position of UNESCO, which is Audrey Azoulay. Who is Audrey Azoulay? So Audrey Azoulay is the DG, Director General of UNESCO, the highest most position in UNESCO. Chalo. You can read this. You can like get this PDF either from our app, or you can give us a call, or let's say WhatsApp on the number given in the description if you want this PDF with you. And understanding part is something which we are doing right now. You just read it once, or you can directly read it from the newspaper which you might be subscribing to, right? Chalo. So the Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs, MOHUA, the Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs has launched a nationwide campaign which will talk about public sanitation, health, cleanliness, right? So that better quality of life can be given to the citizens of India. For this, they have launched this campaign by the name सफाई अपनाओ बीमारी भगाओ. एग्जाम के लिए बहुत ज़्यादा याद करने की ज़रूरत नहीं है, बस थोड़ा थोड़ा याद रखें कि देश में फ्रॉम 1 जुलाई टिल 31 अगस्त सफाई अपनाओ बीमारी भगाओ अभियान चल रहा है. अभियान चला रहा है आपका मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ हाउसिंग एंड अर्बन अफेयर्स. यहाँ छोटी सी एक चीज़ और याद रखेंगे कि जो आपको प्रधानमंत्री आवास योजना में मकान मिलते हैं लोगों को, वो भी मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ हाउसिंग अफेयर्स देता है. प्रॉमिस्ड हाउसिंग फॉर ऑल, हाउसिंग फॉर ऑल बाय 2022 नहीं हुआ, जो कि कोई बात नहीं. अच्छा, मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ हाउसिंग अफेयर्स से दूसरा एक इंपॉर्टेंट चीज़ जो आपको याद रखनी चाहिए, दैट इज पीएम स्वनिधि योजना. पीएम स्वनिधि योजना. तो ये जितने आपके स्ट्रीट वेंडर्स होते हैं, रेडी वाले होते हैं, है ना, जो लोकल शॉप्स लगाते हैं रोड साइड पे, इनको 10,000 रुपये का लोन मिलता है कोलैटरल फ्री. मतलब दे डोंट हैव टू गिव एनीथिंग इन कोलैटरल फ्री. ये जो इनको कोलैटरल फ्री लोन मिलता है, so that is called as PM Swanidhi Yojana. The implementing agency for this is also Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs. Let me know the minister for this in case you are watching it. Let me know the minister for Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs in the comment sections. चलो, don't have to remember all of this. अच्छा, याद रखेंगे the cleanest city of India is इंदौर, और larger cities में it would be अहमदाबाद. It would be अहमदाबाद. चलो, now the next news is about the fungus fighting pineapple. तो इंडिया में आपको पता है पाइनएप्पल बहुत सारा होता है. स्टेट्स सच एज वेस्ट बंगाल, असम, यहाँ पे ना पाइनएप्पल बहुत ज़्यादा होता है. पाइनएप्पल वॉज नॉट एंडेमिक टू इंडिया. इट वॉज नॉट एंडेमिक टू इंडिया, मतलब नहीं होता है था. द पोर्चुगीज प्रोड्यूसर ऑफ पाइनएप्पल इन इंडिया इज योर वेस्ट बंगाल, असम. इस वाले रीजन में आपको ज़्यादा मिलेगा. चलो, अभी हम पढ़ क्यों रहे हैं? अब हमने क्या किया है, तो रिसर्चर्स फ्रॉम बोस इंस्टीट्यूट, डोंट रिमेंबर, which works under Department of Science and Technology, which ultimately works under Ministry of Earth Sciences. कुछ याद नहीं करना है. It has identified a pineapple gene called as ACSER. आप थोड़ा थोड़ा याद रखो MCQ के हिसाब से, ठीक है. That will boost resistance to Fusarium moniform, the fungus responsible for फुसारियोसिस. सो देयर इज दिस डिजीज कॉल्ड एज फुसारियोसिस, जो किसको हो जाती है? पाइनएप्पल को. एक फंगस की वजह से हो जाती है. तो ये एक जीन है दैट विल बूस्ट रेजिस्टेंस. एक जीन है जिसको हम इंसर्ट करेंगे और ये रेजिस्टेंस बूस्ट करेगा इस फंगस के अगेंस्ट, सो दैट आवर क्रॉप्स कैन बी प्रोटेक्टेड. जस्ट रिमेंबर द जीन नेम एंड नथिंग एल्स. जस्ट रिमेंबर द जीन नेम एंड नथिंग एल्स. एंड ऑल्सो रिमेंबर दैट पाइनएप्पल इज नॉट एंडेमिक टू इंडिया. इट वॉज इंट्रोड्यूस्ड इन इंडिया बाय द पोर्चुगीज. चलो, एंड रिमेंबर द जीन नेम, राइट. चलो, India is the sixth largest producer. Indonesia is the top producer in the world. Indonesia is the top producer of the world. Top three states in India are West Bengal, Assam, and Karnataka. So remember the gene name. Remember it was introduced by the Portuguese. Indonesia produces the largest number of pineapples in the world, and West Bengal is the leading producer of pineapple in India. Now this is Italian hydro project. अभी ये देखो, ये यहाँ पे क्या हो रहा है, अरुणाचल प्रदेश में एक रिवर है आपकी दिबांग नाम की. दिबांग नाम की इज योर लेफ्ट बैंक ट्रिब्यूटरी टू ब्रह्मपुत्र. यहाँ पे विल सी द मैप. सी, so this is your Brahmaputra river. Brahmaputra originates from Mongolia, originates from your Tibet, Mansarovar. So Mansarovar plateau in Tibet, वहाँ से your Brahmaputra originates, flows across the Tibet, then across India, then Pakistan, and ultimately goes into the Arabian Sea. So it is something like this. So from Mansarovar it comes and then flows into the Pakistan, and then goes into the Arabian Sea. So from Mansarovar, where is Mansarovar? It is in Tibet. It is in Tibet. So Tibet is under the control of China since 1959. Since 1959, Tibet is under the control of China. तो ये मानसरोवर से बढ़ता हुआ कश्मीर होता हुआ फिर ये पंजाब, पाकिस्तान के पंजाब से होते हुए सिंध होते हुए इधर कराची पोर्ट पे ड्रेन हो जाता है. किसमें? अरेबियन सी में. ड्रेन हो जाता है किसमें? अरेबियन सी में. तो दिस इज योर ब्रह्मपुत्रा रिवर. अब ब्रह्मपुत्रा रिवर की कुछ लेफ्ट बैंक ट्रिब्यूटरीज होंगी, कुछ राइट बैंक ट्रिब्यूटरीज होंगी. तो आपके दिमाग में सवाल आएगा, व्हाट इज अ ट्रिब्यूटरी? ट्रिब्यूटरी का मतलब होता है ऐसी कोई भी नदी जो बड़ी नदी बनाने में हेल्प करे. सी, दिबांग आया ना यहाँ से, देखो ये लोहित रिवर आ रहा है. लोहित रिवर कहाँ मिल गया? ब्रह्मपुत्रा में. दिबांग किस में मिल गया? ब्रह्मपुत्रा में. सियांग किस में मिल गया? ब्रह्मपुत्रा में. धनसिरी किस में मिल गई? ब्रह्मपुत्रा में. कपिली किस में मिल गई? कुलोंग किस में मिल गया? मानस रिवर विच फ्लोज थ्रू असम किस में मिल गया? Brahmaputra में. So all of these rivers are contributing to the larger river called as Brahmaputra. So these river will be called as tributary because it is paying tribute. It is contributing something. Tributary. अगर ये रिवर ऐसे चल रही है, इसके राइट हैंड पे है तो इसको बोलेंगे राइट हैंड ट्रिब्यूटरी, लेफ्ट हैंड पे है तो बोलेंगे लेफ्ट हैंड ट्रिब्यूटरी. तो जो आपका दिबांग रिवर है ना, दिबांग रिवर है, ये कैसा है? दिस इज अ लेफ्ट बैंक ट्रिब्यूटरी. दिस इज लोहित, दिस इज लोहित, एंड दिस इज दिबांग. तो ये जो दिबांग रिवर है ना, दिस इज, यहाँ से आओगे तो इसके लेफ्ट साइड हो गया, तो लेफ्ट बैंक ट्रिब्यूटरी. तो दिबांग इज लेफ्ट बैंक ट्रिब्यूटरी, लेफ्ट बैंक ट्रिब्यूटरी ऑफ ब्रह्मपुत्र. Brahmaputra is also the largest river of India. Largest means it has the like most volume of water. The longest river is Ganga. Second longest is your Godavari. That is why it is called as Dakshin Ganga. But the largest river in terms of volume is Brahmaputra. जैसे दुनिया में largest river, the river in terms of volume is your Amazon, but longest is your Nile. Largest is your Amazon, longest is your Nile. Similarly, largest is your Brahmaputra if you take into the amount of water that it has. And if you would look at the longest, like how long it is, then it is Ganga. And secondly, it is Dakshin Ganga, which is also called as Godavari. Please remember everything. तो यार ब्रह्मपुत्र स्टार्ट्स फ्रॉम मानसरोवर एंड फ्लोज इनटू अरेबियन सी. तो अब ये न्यूज़ क्या है? न्यूज़ ये है कि हम दिबांग रिवर पे एक प्रोजेक्ट बना रहे हैं विच इज इटालियन डैम प्रोजेक्ट. इटालियन डैम प्रोजेक्ट. तो इंडिया एनवायरमेंट मिनिस्ट्री विल appraise Arunachal Pradesh Italian hydropower project days after China began constructing the world's largest hydropower plant. तो ब्रह्मपुत्रा रिवर पे क्या कर रहा है चाइना, सबसे बड़ा डैम बना रहा है, तो पानी रोकेगा. इस वजह से इंडिया ऑल्सो स्टार्टेड बिल्डिंग इट्स ओन डैम, दैट इज योर इटालियन हाइड्रो प्रोजेक्ट. कहाँ पे बन रहा है? अरुणाचल प्रदेश में. ऑन विच रिवर? दिबांग रिवर. इटालियन हाइड्रो प्रोजेक्ट इज बीइंग मेड इन अरुणाचल प्रदेश. अरुणाचल प्रदेश में कहाँ पे? ऑन दिबांग रिवर. दिबांग रिवर इज योर लेफ्ट बैंक ट्रिब्यूटरी ऑफ ब्रह्मपुत्रा. Brahmaputra originates from Mansarovar, flows into Arabian Sea via Karachi. Brahmaputra is the largest river of India in terms of volume. In terms of length, it is Ganga. Second is your Godavari, which is also called as Dakshin Ganga because it flows into southern India. Dakshin Ganga. So that is it. Just remember the project name Italian, which is in Arunachal Pradesh of India. Acha, Arunachal Pradesh. That is it. So ठीक है. So that is it. That is what was important for you in today's newspaper. In case you are preparing for CLAT, CUT or IPMAT, and in case you're looking for full-fledged courses, you can either call us on the number given in the description, or you can also go and install our app. If you are installing it on your Android thing, you might find the link somewhere down there in the comment section, or let's say in the description box. If you are an iOS user, then what you should do is आप अपने App Store पे जाओ, App Store पे search My Institute. Once you have searched My Institute, there would be this reddish orangish color icon being shown. उसको install करो. उसके बाद they ask you the organization code. The organization code is IRAVU. The organization code is IRAVU. So once you fill in that IRAVU, that is IRAVU. So once you fill in this, the app will be visible to you. So in case you are preparing for the 26 or 27 attempt any of these examinations, CLAT, CUT and IPMAT, you can prepare comprehensively from there, right? So that is it for today. I'll see you on Monday now. And I hope you're watching all of these videos because they become very important for your upcoming examination. और जो भी एनालिसिस हम कर रहे होते हैं दैट इज वेरी मच रेलेवेंट फॉर योर एग्जाम. वी डोंट डू एनी सॉर्ट ऑफ सेंसेशनल न्यूज, राइट? नो सॉर्ट ऑफ एंटरटेनमेंट न्यूज. ऑल दोज न्यूज विच आर extremely important for your examination. For now, thank you so much. I'll see you on Monday now. Thank you.